Well, we are watching a strong line of storms moving through the metro area this morning. That's why we have a weather impact alert. Here's Chesley.
Yeah, Jonathan, watching very closely, and you can see where now that tornado warning that was over parts of our area, our southernmost counties here, Troup, Meriwether County, has been allowed to expire here at 5:15. So that's some good news. We've been watching it as it has begun to fall apart. You can see, in fact, we'll go on down here. You can see where it's hard to space out a little bit. It was very well defined back off to the west of us, but now starting to fall apart somewhat as it continues to push over toward the east. Much of the energy now being zapped down here to the south, just outside of our viewing area, down toward Waverly Hall, as you can see. Our southernmost counties would be Troup, Meriwether County, Upson County is included in our area as well. So over toward Thomaston, this is headed in your direction, so it could be up here. So you may get a severe thunderstorm warning as well. Right now, you just have the clouds in place, maybe a few raindrops, that's about it. Over toward McDonough, got some very heavy rain coming down, a lightning strike or two there. And then further off to the north as well, we've been seeing numerous lightning strikes further up to the north, some of those starting to subside, but the rain is starting to intensify up here as well. You can see over toward Floyd County, Georgia's Rome, for example, now receiving some very heavy rain where it has been light pretty much all morning long. This is a huge system, and you can see the tornado warnings that are in effect right now in the central and southern portions of the state. This purple polygon here, very significant, back off into the west of us, over into Alabama. We'll see if that holds together and makes it into our state as well. You're going to hear about numerous damage down here to the south. That's where most of the activity has been, but we got to deal with the rain, folks. We got to deal with the winds associated with these thunderstorms as well. Temperatures are in the 60s for the most part. You got some 50s and 40s up here to the far northwest. That's where that front has at least pushed through, and our winds have begun to shift more northerly. That's going to be our fate for this afternoon. So even though we're starting off in the 60s, in fact, when I came in, we were at 70 degrees. We're going to see that temperature dropping off just a little bit. Here's a little better look at it. These red boxes that you see in here are tornado watches, where you see the colored in red boxes. Those are tornado warnings, and we have that again in the central portions of the state. You can already see the end of the rain into western portions of Alabama. That's going to be our fate for this morning. This is a pretty decent mover, let's put it that way, and that will slide through. So much of the day will feature dry sky. In fact, by mid-morning, we're expecting to see some sunshine begin to break out, and we'll hold on to it really for the rest of the day. The severe weather threat begins to shift a little bit further to the south and east of us. That level 1 threat, or a marginal risk, you can see down toward Macon, extending over into Augusta, will be drying out for the rest of the afternoon. Here's how it plays out. Forecast track model shows that rain, the heaviest of which now pushing over toward the east. This is by 8 o'clock in the morning. We're still dealing with a few lingering showers left over. Certainly by noon, it's all gone. Clouds gone as well. Those winds shifting to more northerly will help to dry us out, but those will be a bit gusty as we head through the afternoon as well. Even though we'll have the sunshine in place, it will be a cool day. So make sure before you leave the house, you grab that jacket. You're going to need that. Support your favorite team or whatever it is you want to do, but make sure you stay nice and dry and warm. Let's put it that way. Northerly wind stays with us through the day, but we'll shift to more easterly as we start the day tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get the full sunshine in, but we'll also notice those temperatures only in the 60s for highs, so a gradual warmer coming our way. In fact, southerly winds by the time we get to the afternoon on Friday, that's going to help to boost that temperature up into the 70s as we head into the upcoming weekend, again with mostly sunny skies around our forecast area. The warm air that's in place right now starts to shift down to the south. Again, we'll get a cool shot of air, but it will not last. Today will be only in the 50s for highs, but that will start to retreat to the north. More mild air will come back to us as we head into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It sticks around for the weekend, and then as we start the work week, much colder air forecast to move down into our forecast area. So you will feel the difference definitely as we head into next week. 58 degrees for the high today, looking at 67 for Friday under mostly sunny skies. Beautiful Saturday on tap, 76 degrees for the high temperature. And then on Sunday, we're looking at 78. A few more clouds will move in, but I think we'll stay dry. It won't be until Monday that the rain comes in, but cooler temperatures will be headed our way. In fact, some would say cold, especially for the start on Tuesday. Let's get over to Rachel now with some issues on the roads to talk about.